Europe wants to build a sixth-generation combat aircraft capable of rivaling the United States and China. But today, that ambition is facing its most serious crisis. Behind closed doors, European defense ministers failed to reach agreement. Industry leaders are openly questioning whether the program can even survive. This is the Future Combat Air System, or Fcas, a project designed to secure Europe's air dominance for the next half-century. And now, a program standing at a crossroads. So, the question is simple. Is Fcas the future of European air power? Or is it proof that Europe still struggles to turn strategic ambition into reality? The Future Combat Air System is not just a fighter jet. It is a system of systems, designed for the age of data-driven warfare. At its core is the next-generation fighter, a sixth-generation stealth aircraft intended to replace the Rafale and the Eurofighter. This aircraft is designed to operate in heavily contested environments, relying on stealth, advanced sensors, and artificial intelligence. But the fighter is only one part of the equation. Fcas also includes remote carriers. These are autonomous or semi-autonomous drones that fly alongside the main aircraft. They can conduct reconnaissance, jam enemy sensors, carry weapons, and absorb risk that would otherwise fall on human pilots. Connecting everything is the combat cloud, a secure digital network that links aircraft, drones, satellites, and ground forces in real time. In future air warfare, information dominance is as decisive as firepower. Fcas is a joint effort between France, Germany, and Spain. France leads through Dassault Aviation. Germany contributes through Airbus Defense and Space. Spain participates through Indra. The goal is strategic autonomy. Europe wants the ability to design, build, operate, and upgrade its own high-end combat aircraft without external dependence. However, the program is now facing severe internal challenges. Disputes over leadership, work share, and intellectual property have stalled progress. Dassault insists on full authority over the fighter design. Airbus demands equal control. Recent high-level political talks failed to resolve these differences. Some sources now describe the fighter component of Fcas as increasingly unlikely in its current form. Public statements from industry leaders reflect growing doubt. Worker representatives have voiced concern. Spain has injected funding quietly in an attempt to keep momentum alive. The core problem is not technology. Europe has the expertise, the industry, and the resources. The problem is governance. 3 nations, 3 political systems, and competing industrial interests make decisive leadership extremely difficult. At the same time, costs are rising. Long timelines increase political risk, and by the time Fcas is expected to enter service, the global strategic environment may look very different. If Fcas succeeds, Europe secures its place among the world's leading air powers. If it fails, Europe becomes increasingly dependent on external systems for air superiority. This is not just an industrial project. It is a test of Europe's ability to act as a unified strategic actor. The future of Fcas will shape Europe's military power for decades. Whether this program survives or collapses will send a clear signal about Europe's role in the next era of global competition. If you want deeper analysis on military technology, global defense trends, and geopolitical power shifts, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Fcas can still succeed, or is Europe heading toward another strategic fragmentation? Thank you for watching.